What's up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Clark.
And welcome back to another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary. We got a very special guest in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Inglewood's own.
Just found that out.
She's been in this game, killing it for a minute. She's doing stand-up comedy now, which is full circle because she actually used to work at the Comedy Store. At the Comedy Store.
I did.
She used to work at the Comedy Store. She's actually in the little documentary they did on Guy Tori with Fat Tuesday. She's in there. You can see her. She's also the wife of one of my very best friends, Mr. Clayton Thomas himself. She is a comedian. She is a bar mitzvah host. She is an actor. She is an entrepreneur. She is a producer and director, and they have a podcast as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Miss Tanjareen Thomas.
Throw your tangerines up.
Thank you so much. My last name is Thomas. As you mentioned, I did get married.
I did.
I have not used the Martin last name in almost 10 years.
You will always be Tangerine Martin, and it ain't no disrespect to CT.
It definitely is.
It's not.
Because I didn't even hyphenate. I didn't even hyphenate.
It's not even intentionally. It's not even intentionally. I'm not changing the name on my phone.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm not going to do that.
I'll do
She
it.
is a Thomas.
She is.
Tangerine Thomas.
I'll
TT.
say.
Throw the tangerines up.
Yes, thank you guys in the chat with the tangerine emojis and the orange-colored hearts. That's how
Gang.
you represent me. Appreciate y'all
that's
for being
cool.
here.
Gang.
Team Reen is in the house.
Gang. All right. Tangerine, how have you been?
I've been tantastic. I'm excited.
Please don't.
Right,
Do you
one of
already?
those.
You always say that?
I already say it. You can't stop me.
She does it
You
a
can't
lot.
stop me.
So
I'm
this isn't
fantastic.
something I could
No.
kill early.
No, it's been happening. Let it happen, Pat. Let it happen.
Pat, you gotta understand, bro. You see the color,
I'm
you see
a
the
brand.
tangerines, you see the ring. Okay,
It's an orange
she
sapphire.
is committed. Do you see the hat? You
The
see
water
the water?
bottle.
It is never going to change.
The drink?
My snacks.
Everything.
Wow. Are
orange.
you eating yourself?
No, this is
Oh, those are mangoes.
these are
Mangoes, everybody. Don't worry.
We gotta get a sound box. I need to be able to press stuff right here immediately. I gotta look into that.
Just touch my hand and I'll do it. Ow.
There it is.
There we go.
So you've been fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Excuse me. What's new with you?
What's new? Gosh, I'm on strike.
Yeah.
So been picketing a lot. I'm actually a strike captain. So I'm there
Hello.
Whoa,
3
there's
out of
positions?
5. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
there are.
absolutely.
Lot captain, strike captain. So
Whoa,
I'm
I
in
didn't know
charge
that.
of a group of us are in charge of the lot that we go to the most, which mine is Warner Brothers, and we just make sure everyone's safe. I wear a little safety vest. I'm called the strike cheerleader. I get everybody in a good mood.
Nice.
I'm meeting a lot of people, networking,
Yeah.
having a great time, and hoping for a fair deal. But I'm on a new TV show that I'm excited about. That's led by a stand-up comedian who's very popular, and I can't even promote it.
Can't even promote it.
Because we're on strike. But if you're on my Discord and you're on a Patreon, you know what it is.
You know what it is. You guys asked me. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Before we do that, let's just get into this intro song because it's gonna be one of those episodes, guys. We're gonna be spilling a lot today.
Okay.
So, you're familiar with how we do the intro song?
Yes.
We change it every time. We
Yes.
just try to rhyme something with scary, Harry, Larry, Mary, and then finish out with damn internet you scary. Or you can start with damn internet you scary and just rhyme it with that. But the main key is to rhyme at least scary with one other thing. That's the
Okay.
main thing. Here's the thing.
No
We're not
pressure.
good. We're not good at all. We don't try to be good. We just try to have fun. It's a way to just, it's an icebreaker, if you will.
Okay. But you do the beat.
I do the beat.
And you don't have to do the freestyle.
I've done a freestyle before.
I'm doing the beat.
Absolutely not. Took us back 40 years.
No, when I was in high school, I used to do the announcements on the PA, and me and my homegirl would do the worst beatbox we ever could. So it would either be or it would be pa-cha.
Wait, give it an announcement, because I've never met somebody who was like, I used to do the announcements. Oh, this is the beat.
Good morning, Matadors. Thanks so much for being here. We want to shout out Miss Pat for having perfect attendance in her class today. We want to shout out Air Tangi for getting 11 rebounds on the girls' basketball team today. We want to tell you to stop cussing out the lunch lady if she doesn't give you enough
Fuck that
French
lunch
fries. It's not her fault. There are budget cuts. And first of all, your beatbox is way better than anything I've ever done. You made it great. You made it great.
I just make it my own. I don't follow directions.
And you don't. The
I'm a
point of
maven.
ours was to be terrible, but you killed that.
I
so
know.
thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I thought you was just gonna start rapping based off.
Yeah, I
of
thought
it.
that was like a fire
I
like
thought
rap
it was just-
intro.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna go from there. To
I was
like,
with it.
My
Oh,
name
was
is
this the intro?
Tangereen.
Okay,
I ain't never
okay, hit it
been
back,
mean.
hit it
Okay.
back.
I'm gonna start it how you started.
The do-over.
Damn internet, you scary. First time hip hop in my cherry. Daylight, I'm the dark berry.
Okay.
Tangerine's a vegetarian. Mostly vegan, don't eat dairy.
Hell yeah.
Body's tight, that's why I'm married.
Okay.
Comedian, so I stay married.
Okay.
Damn internet, you scary. I don't know. Go, Pat.
That has been the first announcement of the day. I hope everybody is good in their class. Everybody left their Tech 9s at home.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We got verse 2 coming up. I hope you enjoy homeroom. But for now, you're going to take these lunchy bars. Hey. 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 I ain't about to do something drastic. We up in here and we feeling tantastic. Hey. Had too much gravy in the cafeteria, like fuck that lunch lady.
Yeah.
About to say something shady. About to pass it back to my left to the lady.
Now I'm a beatbox because I need to hear to hear.
What happened to the announcements?
More announcements?
Thought we had a little theme. Thought we had a little like Astroworld thing going.
Okay. Fuck these kids.
That was cool. No.
You did an amazing
Thought we were gonna do like a little concept album. All around.
Amazing beatbox.
Hey, man.
Great bars, great
Way
announcements.
to come in fucking it up, though. You kicked it off, though.
Right.
Thank
I thought you was
you.
gonna do the announcements again. You
I'm
said fuck all that.
married. That's why I'm slimming. That's why I'm married.
I don't know. Beyonce, annoying ass.
I love watching the social media of someone who is newly engaged because it's just the hand and everything.
Yeah.
They be
I
like,
didn't do
about to
it.
order this off the menu.
Just unnecessarily nails done. Yeah.
Look at that sunset. It's just
I didn't
like the
do
hand
that
in it.
because when my husband proposed, he used a mock ring, like a stand-in ring.
Okay.
So he got some cheap ring, probably at Claire's or something, had a surprise birthday party for me, invited him to do the photography, had all of our friends there, my relatives at the Standard Hotel on the rooftop. We went downstairs to shoot pool, and all my friends and family were there, and it was amazing. And the ring was huge, but he knew I didn't want a diamond, and it was like a fake diamond or whatever, but it wasn't the real ring.
Placeholder, you know what I mean?
It was a
It was
placeholder.
for the moment.
He didn't tell me that, though.
Oh, okay.
I looked at it
It's
and was
about the
like,
experience.
I can't post this.
Oh, you knew immediately?
Thank you, baby. Yes, I'll marry you. But we got some work to do. It's okay. We got some work to do. But yeah, I didn't do that.
Your pictures hit him like newly engaged.
That's my baby.
It was like an old colonel.
Hey, shit. That's funny as hell, though.
That's a great story.
I proposed at my 10-year high school reunion. All the heifers that said no to your boy.
In front of them?
Out.
You showed them.
That's wild.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely. I had a band. They played our favorite song. Nothing Even Matters. They were singing in the shit.
Farron went to the same school?
Nah, she was my date because I was the class president, so I had to organize it.
Of course you were.
Cut it, man. Let's stop y'all.
Don't
man.
forget, you were my best personal assistant. So good with grammar, so
Grammar.
intelligent, so efficient, punctual. Of course you were class president. I want you to humble yourself and come back to me, Tahir. I say this every time. They don't make them like you, Tahir. I know you're doing well with the Moore mob and all that. But
A lot has changed since then. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different person. You know, mainly thanks to therapy. Right?
Oh.
This episode is sponsored in part by BetterHelp, and I encourage all of my people to check out BetterHelp right now. It's the perfect time to look into therapy. All right, the holidays are right around the corner. Once September hits that middle point, it is all downhill. And I know a lot of people who suffer from seasonal depression. I know some people that don't live with their family, and they're you away from your loved ones and your friends, the people you grew up with, and sometimes you're just chasing a dream. You're working hard to keep your head down, and that can get to you too. So I want to encourage you, before all of that happens, before people start putting up decorations, just check out BetterHelp. You won't be disappointed. BetterHelp is amazing because you can do it from anywhere, okay? It's all done online. No more sitting in the waiting rooms. No more leaving your house and having to go and find parking and all of that. It is amazing. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. I credit a lot of my success in my marriage, and my friendship, and my personal relationships to therapy. If it had not been for BetterHelp, I would not be the communicator that I am. Me and Farron have had difficult conversations in front of people, and years ago, that would have ended the night. The rest of the week would have been, it would have been horrible. It would have been thick. You could cut that tension. I wouldn't have wanted to eat. She'd be like, you want me to fix it? I ain't hungry. I ain't never eating again. And that's how it was. I thought I was a good communicator at that point, but when it comes to being in a relationship, I was not a good communicator. So I want to give BetterHelp a huge shout out, and I encourage a lot of my black men, all right? I'm telling you, bro, ain't nothing wrong with going to talk to a therapist. Sign up for it. You will absolutely appreciate it. And we'll hook you up. If you visit betterhelp.com/DIYS today, you get 10% off your first month. Now, that's just another reason to better yourself, all right? Take your mental health as serious as you take everything else. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DIYS. Sign up today. You get 10% off your first month. You will not regret it. Holla at your boy.
Great job.
Hell yeah.
I had to call my therapist as soon as I got back in town from this trip from Cabo.
Oh, shit.
So you didn't have a great time in Cabo?
I did not.
What happened? What's the matter?
I was scheduled to be in Cabo from Tuesday to Sunday. I actually came back Saturday. Cut it short.
The day early?
I was
Who
over
does that?
What part of the week were you like over it?
on Tuesday. I got there and all right, so it was me, my god brother, my god sister, and our friend Jeanette. And shout out to Jeanette. Jeanette was actually my wedding planner. She was a gift from my god sister because we got married in St. Louis. We was out in LA, so she found the place and everything. So shout out to Jeanette. Me and my god sister, my god brother, we're in a group chat together. Now, the way they do things are a little more loose than what I do with my other group of friends that I travel with. My other group of friends, all the information is in the group chat. Where we're staying, what hotel, or how we get into the hotel, the cost, the rates, the room. We're very detail oriented. Mm-hmm. They fly a little looser. Okay, so they sent me a screenshot of the resort. I was still going back and forth whether or not I was gonna go. I said, "Fuck it, I pull the trigger. This is gonna be our first vacation as adults. I'm pulling up, right? We ain't been together in a minute. I go ahead and get my room and my flight. I screenshot both, put it in the group.
Oh, shit.
They was like, "Yeah, that's what's up." I get in early. I get in first. On the way to the hotel, I stop at a liquor store, grab some liquor. You know what I'm saying? Get everything I need. On my way inside the liquor store,
Oh, shit.
I had all these clogs. This was my second stop because I stopped and got some personal items too, some toothpaste, some deodorant, and stuff like that. Toiletries, if you will. I got out of the car. I was running up the stairs because the liquor store was like up these stairs. I missed that first step, but I'm mid stride in this run, Cam. Mid stride. I missed that first step.
Ooh.
Like this. My foot hits this. I fall and hit the ground full speed.
Oh.
I hit the ground so hard, sonic rings pop out my back.
You had liquor?
No. The sonic rings. It was like, bling, 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 bling.
But you weren't holding anything,
I was going to get the liquor.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Dr. Robotnik pulls up. He's twirling his mustache. Now, here's the real shit. I shook it off. I laughed. I hit the ground. I rolled. The guy, I hit it so hard, the guy got out the car. He's like, see you, like, make sure I'm okay. Not even bullshit, bro. I hit the ground so hard, I had my vape and my chapstick in my pocket. I could not find them.
Nigga lost his inventory?
I couldn't find them. Before I went in the store, I went in the store, grabbed everything, put it in the car. I had them back up. It was an undercourt. They went to another dimension.
Oh.
They are in another realm. I
Oh.
never found them.
I blame
It's
the
hot,
clogs.
too.
I blame
it's
the
94
clogs.
at this point, right? It's like 1 p.m. It's 94 degrees.
Chapstick was melted anyway.
Bro, right? So get to the hotel. Fuck it. I check in and let me check in a little early. I go to the room. I unpack Like, we here to Sunday. I pick everything off the suitcase.
Oh, no. You don't put it in the
my
drawers,
robe
right?
up. Yeah, I use the drawers.
Oh, you're one of those.
I've never
I've
Tuesday
never
to
have
Sunday.
either.
They
My
say
mom
if you're
does
staying
that.
more than 3 days, you should unpack.
No.
Tuesday to Sunday,
Then you
I'm
forget
in
stuff.
the I got 6 drawers occupied. I hung my robe up.
never
I got my
done that.
Fenty robe, burgundy. It's the like sheer joint with the paisley on it. This shit hung up. I got my toiletries outside the bag. Toothbrush, deodorant, everything stacked up.
damn.
I got my blood pressure medicine. I got my my supplements and my I got everything on it. I'm checked the fuck in. My
That's
people hit me up. They say,
hilarious.
"Hey, we just landed. Cool. I'll see y'all in a minute." They get to the lobby. Say, "Hey, we finna drop these bags. I'll meet me at the lobby." I said, "Fuck yeah!" I grab my shit, go down to the lobby. They not here. I say, "Hey, where y'all at?" I'll come up to y'all. What's your room number? They give me the room
shit,
number.
no.
I go up there. I can't find the room. I see somebody. Hey, what's this room number? They say, "Sir, we don't have this. We don't have that room number." I checked my sister's location.
No.
She
No.
is at a resort 30 minutes away.
No.
Same Cabo, right?
Still Cabo, but 30 minutes away.
Oh.
This happened because when she took the screenshot, she took a screenshot that was just on a booking page, not the actual fucking resort.
OMG.
I spend the next hour, even though I booked that through Priceline, I spend the next hour on Booking.com because they are the sister company when you're out of the country.
Wow.
I'm talking to somebody, I'm trying to explain the situation. They're talking to the front desk. The front desk is like, our reservation person is gone for the day. His
Wow.
manager walks off on my way back to the front, and I didn't see him for 40 minutes. I never saw him again. They eventually let me cancel. It takes me $70 to get to the other resort. I get to the other resort. I done booked that one on Priceline, right? They told me the resort all-inclusive. I get it, but because I booked on Priceline, they didn't give me the all-inclusive.
Wait, what you mean? The hotel or?
The Priceline gave me the option that I saw that was the least inexpensive because I had already spent like $18 on this place.
Oh, they didn't give you all
Are you getting a refund for it?
I'm getting a refund, but they're going to take a
Later.
cancellation fee.
Oh.
Right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not spending that again. So I was like, fuck it, I get this amount, boom, 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 good. I'm checking in. She was like, you don't have the all-inclusive, right? I was like, what? So yeah, you don't have that one. Now, all of this happened because my brother's birthday is actually tomorrow, and my godsister's birthday is 2 days later, and he signed up for one of those timeshare presentations, so they got their room super discounted. I've done that before. I'm not doing that no more, right? So I'll pay full cost. Man, I should have did the damn presentation, right? Get to the room, drop my stuff off. I go meet them. They flood me with drinks. They trying to calm me down because they know I am steep. The only reason I didn't leave that night is because I had missed the last flight.
This is Tuesday?
Yes,
still?
I started looking at flights at 4:30. The next one was the last flight leaving was at 5:38, and I was 45 minutes away from the airport. That's the only reason I did not leave.
When
Tuesday.
did you check the flights? Like, when were you trying
I
to leave?
checked the flights when I'm on the phone with Booking.com.
Like, right when
So
you
the
missed out
same
on
day you got there.
Yes, I was
Ready to go.
To
Ready
go.
to go.
So wait, what does it mean with not getting all the inclusive one?
So
Like food and
all
stuff?
inclusive means that all my food is free, all my
Yes.
drinks are free. All I do is just write down my room number. They're like, okay, and they have a bracelet. So everywhere we did go to eat and for drinks, they all have bracelets. So their food is free, and then they bring me my check.
embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I didn't even know you could stay at an all-inclusive resort without paying for the all-inclusive. I didn't even know there was an option. But
It's
now
more,
you
though,
look
right?
like you don't have money. Now you look like the broke outsider.
Yes, I do.
Oh, no, he's the only one paying.
But everybody else paid a lump sum. We were in Aruba a few months ago, and I accidentally put one guest instead of two when we got there, and they let me know that only one of you is supposed to be here, so we had to give him another $1,000
Yeah.
cash on the spot
Yeah.
to make sure that
was able to
CT
eat.
could
Yep.
eat. So
Yep.
I didn't know you could just be there.
Yep.
But
And
your
not-
ticket was not as expensive as theirs then, right?
Well, my ticket, I got my ticket on Delta. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But
No, the actual resort without the inclusivity. Isn't that way less
I still
expensive?
pay more than them.
Oh.
I still pay more
Because
than
it was
them.
last minute.
Because it was last minute,
Yeah.
and because they got a deeply discounted rate because of them going to the thing.
timing.
I think they paid like $800 a piece. I paid double that
And you had
without
to
the
pay for
inclusion.
the first one, right?
Yep.
I would have had to have stayed that first place at least a night.
Yeah, I think
Tuesday
I would
to
have.
Sunday, I would have been like,
But the
"Ah."
whole reason I thought about that, but the whole reason I was going was to spend time with them.
Right.
So me staying 30 minutes away, or even if I had went and kicked it with them, then I would have to catch a taxi some 30 minutes away, and that taxi was like $50 each way. So I was like, fuck it, let me just, because if I don't go, I'm leaving in the morning, right?
Did you eventually have fun, do an excursion?
No, I thought it was going to get better.
Okay.
It did not get better.
Okay.
We went.
What day is it now?
This is Wednesday.
Okay.
Right? So, mind you, I am an adult resort person. I don't want to be around kids. They stifle my happiness and my joy.
As a father, he's saying this.
They are just horrible beings to be around when I'm trying to relax, right? 3 pools. There's an adult pool, and then you go down the stairs, there's a family pool. And then there's like a little pool by this pool jacuzzi area by this by one of the bars. The family pool, when you go downstairs, is by the grotto. Right? There's a grotto and a waterfall and all of that. This like that. Why would you have the kids
want that to be the
by
adult
the
one.
right?
Yeah.
Why would you put the adult pool as soon as you come out the resort? It don't make no sense, right? So I was pissed about that. Mind you, it's 96, 97 degrees. It's dumb hot with no breeze. We are on the ocean with no breeze, right? So Wednesday, we kind of chilled around. They had to do their presentation. I went to go get breakfast, $65. $65 for the buffet.
Was it good though?
It was decent. All the food was solid. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Great.
But I go back to the room, and if you ever vacation in Mexico or anywhere tropical, you know the rooms always kind of have a little wet smell to them. But I combated that. I had incense and candles. I was prepared for that, right?
Of course you were.
I'm chilling. I signed up for the internet. They let you sign up like one time. And I was like, all right, I just signed this one. This was a free one. That one was only for like social medias and stuff. I couldn't download any of my videos from my favorite shows or anything like. Bro, it just got worse and worse. And they came back. I think we had dinner that night and we kind of chilled the rest of the next day. We went to do ATVs and camels. Right?
Oh.
Nice.
Now I have done the ATVs, and we went to the exact same place that me and Farron went to when we went out there. It took hella long, and because they had signed me up for the ATV, somebody paid for me. I paid for the upgrades for us to have the better ATVs.
Of course.
I shouldn't have did that. That was $400.
Oh my goodness.
They don't let you take your phone with you because you need to have both hands on the ATV. You trying to, especially if it's your first time. So they have a photographer that will follow your group, right? And take all these pictures, videos, action shots, all that shit. It was great. I was like, fuck it. Just give it to me. I don't care. Just put it with that. That was another $200.
The photographer?
Yes. He got 290. I mean, he got 200. It's smart, but it's also on some safety shit. It makes more sense for them to try to do it. But I got some great pictures from it. But it was still $200 for these action shots, bro.
Someone on the back of the ATV can film, right?
Nah, not if they.
dangerous.
Yeah, you still want to be holding on and stuff. So like, we got videos and stuff like that. It was solid, you know, for what it was.
That's amazing.
Right.
You
and
said
you ain't got to worry about doing it, but it's still like they did the tequila tasting afterwards. They was like, and we provide free lunch. Free lunch was a burrito. Right now, my brother and the friend Jeanette, they did camels after that. So they went on. Me and my sister stayed. I was planning on staying till they finished, but during this time, I also got 3 callbacks. So I had a callback on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on the day we went to ATV. So I had to hurry up and get back and go to these callbacks that I didn't land.
The best way to book a job is to book a trip. So that's why you got 3 callbacks. But burritos are good. We like burritos.
That's
It's not like they gave you a sandwich or
Free
pizza.
Mexican lunch?
It's a couple things I'm leaving out in detail, and I'll tell you guys off camera. The last day that I was there, Friday, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe if I change my attitude, I'll change my attitude. I can get higher. I can fly higher. I can be better right now. So I said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go have breakfast. I'm going to change my attitude. I called my sister. I said, hey, let's go lay out by the pool. Let's just drink till we get fucked up. I'm going to go across the street. I'm going to go to the ATM. I'm going to get some money. We just going to keep tipping them. They're going to keep bringing these drinks out. We go out there, 4 of us. We get 4 chairs. We put the umbrellas up, big umbrellas. We got the shade. We sit down. It's 98 degrees.
That'll do it.
I can't stop sweating. I'm sitting still, can't stop sweating. If it ain't the sweat beads running down my breast, underneath my breast, like you shouldn't be in this crest right here, right? The flies are there because we're right by the kitchen part too, so they're bringing food out to people, so the flies are landing all over. Get me out of here, Delta, immediately, get me out of here. I changed my flight in front of them. I said, I love y'all.
Oh.
I stayed out there for 10 more minutes, and I went in, and they didn't see me no more.
What about just staying in with the AC?
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
Food like room service
I
and stuff.
was ready to go. I get charged for room service. They get room service free.
Right,
It's
yeah.
more
So
money.
that night and the next morning, we did dinner in my sister's room. She just ordered everything for me. And
I would
went
have
up to
done
the
that
room
every
and did
day.
Yeah, I thought about it after the fact. But yeah, man, I was
sorry.
expecting this vacation to be
Damn.
the relief of frustration and stress. I've been saving up and wanting like all my free time here, and I came back more stressed, more frustrated than I left. And yeah, man.
Do you think it could have been like a momentum thing? Because it seems like the worst stuff that happened was within the first day.
Oh yeah, that's probably the worst thing. Was the first day.
Yeah,
And
really,
then
it kind of
kinda
just set the
like,
tone.
It just kind of like was
It never
momentum.
reset from
it
there.
never, damn.
Yeah, it never reset from. I vlog everything. Every show, every
You do.
vacation. I vlog every. My page, the more I know, I vlog everything. I started vlogging and then I put my camera down. I don't want to remember this. I don't want to remember this.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Tahir. This is terrible.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was good weather, actually. It was supposed to be warm, and it was warm.
Yeah. And it's like
But it was a
they
bad
wanted to go to
beginning.
like Cabo Wabo and Senor Fry. I was like, bro, I'm not partying with no 25-year-olds. No disrespect to anybody 25. We just ain't got nothing to talk about. I owe the
Cabo
government
Wabo.
$400. I mean, $400.
I was
I
about
ain't
to
got
say.
nothing. I got nothing in common. I'm stressing while I'm drinking. I'm drinking because of stress. I don't want to really talk. I like your shit. No. I'm trying to get fucked up, man. I don't work for nobody right now.
It all started when you put on a pair of clogs and tripped on the way to getting liquor.
That's really kicked it off. That really kicked it off.
This
And I
is
left
terrible.
that scuff on those clogs as a
Just so you
reminder.
could see it.
As a reminder of how, man, when I tell you I fell and bounced and rolled,
It's pretty
I
funny.
knew that guy was going to get I laughed. I had to laugh it off because I was in a lot of pain.
I wish somebody was vlogging that, because
Nigga.
that would have been viral.
Hey, which room was nicer, the one you accidentally booked or the one you ended up in?
Probably the one I ended up in.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
they had like a little kitchenette thing, like a refrigerator. They had everything. Like you really could like stay there for a while if you wanted
Okay.
to. So it was
Nice.
it was solid. And the other one, the first one, it was a ghost town. And I was like, why did they pick this? And I was like, well, at least I have my people here. We're gonna have a good time. But man, that shit was
Question:
Trash.
accountability. Did the person who sent you the screenshot, did she apologize?
She apologized
Okay,
tremendously.
great.
She got all my food. She paid for the ATV for me.
Great.
She tried to make up for it. She was like, friend, whatever it takes, I'll pay for your nights to get here, whatever. She was very apologetic. I just was like, I was over it. I didn't stop communicating. There was no communication. It was radio silent. I wasn't responding to any of them because I had to calm down before I went to the other location. I just couldn't do it.
I've seen you
insane.
upset.
But
It's
thank you
not
for
pretty.
Delta getting my shit together and letting me get up out of there. Didn't charge me nothing to switch the shit.
Nice.
It just moved it over.
I like Delta.
I appreciate it because everybody's mad at Delta right now. Everybody's up and on because Delta is switching the rules. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all got comfortable. Put it on me real quick, Cam. Y'all thought Delta was y'all friend. I was like, Delta got the Sky Lounge up here. I got my motherfucking points and nigga doing this motherfucking thing. And y'all thought Delta fuck with y'all. Delta a company. They ain't fucking with y'all for real. All right? And for all the people who's like, oh, they doing this to keep the black people out. No. They doing it because they're business. Listen, all y'all motherfuckers was getting all of these points, and y'all was going to the Sky Lounge, you was getting that card, and that card was getting you access to it, and Delta was like, we are hemorrhaging in money on the food in this Sky Lounge. 3 years ago, the Sky Lounge, it may be 30, 40 people in there. Now when you
It's
go to
insane.
LA,
There's lines.
it's a line.
Yeah.
They have you waiting. It's a
like a
VIP
club.
line and a general admission line for the Sky Lounge.
Crazy. I've been in there for like 20 minutes.
Bro, I promise you, it's so crazy now. And I honestly think that's what it is. They were spending so much money on food. So now, whereas they haven't changed, what they just did, a tier change on what qualifies you to get to like platinum, gold, platinum, and diamond. Next year, they're changing it again for 2024. So, just to give you a quick little rundown, it will now take 6,000 MQDs, and that MQDs is medallion qualification dollars, to earn silver medallion status. And that's up from 3,000, so they doubled that. 12,000 for gold, and that's up from 8,000, went up 4. 18,000 for platinum, and that's up from 12,000. Right? You need 6,000 more, and 35,000 for diamond, up from 20,000. Now, that 20,000, those numbers, that translates into dollars. You have to spend that much on flights each year now to qualify for those tiers. They don't give a shit about your miles. You used to be able to get the miles, where they actually had it on the MDMs and the MDQs. You get one tier here and one tier here, and that's how you get up. But now, they just give me that money, bitch.
So now you're paying for the food you're eating in the Sky
You are
Lounge.
absolutely paying for
So
it.
you might as well.
They said
not
we ain't
even...
finna listen.
Okay.
We got black brands on here. We fuck with everybody. It ain't a color thing. We just ain't finna lose no money on you niggas. Niggas was coming in the Sky Lounge, getting 2 plates and shit, getting all the free drinks.
Was it good food?
It's solid food.
Yeah, it is.
It's solid food. I'm seeing motherfuckers wrapping cookies up and napkins to take with them on the plate. You niggas fucked it up.
Yeah. Because it's better than what you're going to get on the plane.
Oh,
So you
you ain't
definitely
get
want
shit
to
on the
take
plane.
it. Exactly. They make you buy a sandwich or something on the plane. So you take that with you on the plane.
Yeah.
So I get it. But would you get out of, are you going to still fly Delta?
You goddamn right I'm
Okay.
flying Delta.
All right.
Absolutely. I ain't never gonna
love
change
Delta.
that. I get up to 3 bags free and 70-pound bags.
I just got gold
I'm not going
status.
nobody.
Yeah, I'm still.
I'm staying here. I just want you to know that y'all niggas fucked up the church's money. Y'all didn't know how to be discreet with the shit.
Do y'all be using all the perks?
I take showers in the Sky Club.
Oh shit.
Oh, I haven't.
I've taken a shower.
That's using the
with
perks.
Yeah, the new one, the new one. So as you come through the TSA, you go upstairs. The bathrooms are right here, and then that next hallway, they got showers. And
I didn't
just
even
did
know
just
that.
on- Yeah.
So you
To
have to
hear-
bring drawers on your carry-on then, huh? You have to bring like a change of clothes on your carry-on?
I just bring a pair of drawers for my carry on.
He
I
also
go to the
is
airport,
using.
I go to the ball. I'll go balls free. I'm ball swinging them, but that bitch.
He's using the drawers in the shower in the bathroom.
I do it all, man.
You're setting up your toiletries.
I
on
do
the,
it all.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I need to figure out what all of this means. Because
What?
I have a gold status, and I don't use anything. I don't use points. I don't use anything.
Gold status, you get 1 bag for free. I think 1 or 2 bags for free.
That's it?
You want to get to the point where they don't
Damn.
care how heavy your bags are
Yeah.
and how many bags you have, because they act like there's a weight limit, but the more money you spend, you can do what you
You can
want.
do what the fuck you want.
So that's what you
And I
want.
get bumped up regular. I never buy anything but regular tickets, and I'm always comfort. Always, I would say 95% of the time I get the comfort.
You buy regular and then upgrade
Oh,
through
they,
the...
Yeah.
they automatically
They
upgrade
upgrade
me.
you.
Oh,
when
really?
I went to Cabo,
Yeah.
I mean, Cabo, they put me on first class there and back, and I bought that ticket with points. I ain't spent no money.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a great commercial for you to get sponsorship from Delta. Maybe
I thought it was an ad.
I would
Yeah.
love to.
I was
Send
like,
this
Delta's-
clip to them
Delta got
because you said their name. You said some good things about them. So hey, Delta,
I like Delta.
damn internet, you scary.
Fuck with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Rock with me the way I rock with Manscaped, because I do.
That's
I rock with Manscaped heavy. All right, fellas, once you know better, you choice to do better. All right, long gone are the days we cutting our hair with the same clippers that we cut our hair with, that we cutting our ball hair with. That's over. That's done. You know better, so you should do better. All right, you got disposable income. You should not be cutting your balls with T-liners. It's dangerous. Okay, they don't have the skin-safe proprietary blade the way that Manscaped does. What are you doing out here? Listen. If you want your lady to do a little extra, you know what I'm saying? You got to be right down there. You can't just be coming straight from the gym, sweaty ball, like, yeah, what's up? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? All right? Listen, fellas, it's time to take care and take pride in the way that you're keeping yourself below your waist, okay? That belly button needs a little love from you, all right? And the brand new Handyman electric face shaver is designed to keep all of your things together. Get both your best features in order, okay? And I'm here to tell you, you should do it right now. First of all, if you've never done it before, the first time you do it, your lady gonna be like, who this for? Harpo, you did this for me? Make a smile, man. You feel good about yourself. Once you start doing it, when you don't do it, it feels weird. I ain't gonna hold you. I got out the shower today. It's been a couple weeks. I was like, I'm wilding. I am
It looks
wild.
like like this. Down there.
Damn near. I can put a Nike check in it. Make sure to join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with the exclusive offer. Head over to manscaped.com and use the code DIYS for 20% off and free shipping. All right. The brand for all of your needs below the waist is Manscaped. You can take it a step further, like I said, we're getting that brand new Handyman electric face shaver. This is perfect for This is perfect for people who shave or you want to get it tight. Get this part right here. Because I use the clippers right here, but I still have to use that shaver to get those little small hairs, and it works perfect for that, especially underneath the beard. Because I can't do the straight razor underneath the beard. I have to do that electric face shaver right there that keeps me tight, keeps me smooth. I ain't breaking out. I ain't getting those bumps. I ain't got the crunch, the star crunch. Is that what it is? Star crunch all up under the neck? Nah, we ain't doing that, man.
Nestle Crunch?
Yes. Then we can't do that right there. So, fellas, if you got a little more scruff, you might want to check out the Beard Hedge Pro Kit. Has everything you need. It has an adjustable blade, so it only has one guard because you can move that blade up and down. It's actually amazing technology. I've never seen anything like that. Long gone are the days where you used to have 4 and 5 guards for one set of clippers. Nah, man. The blade raises up, and it has a light on it, and it's water resistant. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. These are perfect for birthdays. Holidays are coming up. Just because gifts, your little brother hitting puberty, whatever. Ladies, take advantage of this.
Little brother?
Hey, man, because people be getting older. People be going through puberty, you know what I'm saying? So, again, go to manscaped.com. Use our code DIYS. Get 20% off. You hear me? 20% off and free shipping as well. Tell them I sent you. They ain't going to do no good, but at least you got the code. Holla at you back.
Just tell them.
Just tell them. I want to give you your props because nobody segues into sponsors like you do, and I love it. I love it. Great job.
I try my best and shit.
I have Manscaped. When it first came out and first started getting popular, my male cousin texted me for Christmas and was like, yo, I want to get this for your husband. And I was like, nah, fam. I'm going to get it for him.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, I like them hairy. I was like, God
No.
damn.
I just didn't want
The
my...
Inglewood was coming out strong.
No. It's not 1970. But I like him smooth, but I don't want another man buying my man something to make his ball smooth. So
Gotcha.
I was like, thank you for letting me know about this company.
Gotcha.
I'll take it
I'm
from
gonna
here.
get it. Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
That's fair.
I don't even care. Hey, man, I got you one of these. You want me to show you how it work? I made a video.
Bro,
Now, you get to the balls, you got to squeeze the balls. I like to put a ponytail holder around my balls. That makes it smooth all over so you can get all...
See,
What?
I was just watching a video that talked about how you guys properly scratch your balls. Like you don't really scratch them.
What's
You
proper?
kind of lift.
Oh.
He's like, you lift a little and then you kind of just from the bottom, you gently graze. But you don't do what women think you guys go like this with your balls.
that's
Some people do.
But-
Some people do, but you can definitely cut the skin if you do it like that.
So you're gentle with them and you just kind of adjust them and then you go from the bottom up. Like it was very
Sometimes I kind of
educational.
rub it. I rub it together
That's what
like
he
that.
said too.
Yeah,
He
do
also
that to
said
get the
you
itch
rub
off.
it. Yeah. How do you scratch your balls, Pat?
Not like that. I
Do you
don't.
scratch your balls? Do they not itch?
No, I scratch underneath. I do that.
Okay. Do you don't rub?
I never did the rub.
Okay.
Just the lift and
The lift.
Lift
So
and scratch.
that's universal.
If
Yeah.
I do scratch, I scratch outside the boxers so I won't cut the skin.
Ah, yes.
So I just like this. So I have a little cloth between because I do have nails, so I don't want to mess it up down
nails that he gets professionally manicured
I do.
and buffed.
I do.
They're shiny. They're nice.
Absolutely. I haven't got them done in a while, but I actually do go hammer and nail quite frequently. I'm a subscriber. That is not money. I got grandfathered in.
Grandfathered into the manicure shop?
Well, because when I got in, the prices were different. Like it was like $60 a month. Now it's like
It's
$85 a
subscription?
month
You
for the
have a-
subscription.
you can't
To
just
go
go.
somewhere?
Yeah, because I get with the
How often do you
subscription.
go?
Maybe once or twice a month, depending on my tour schedule.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
So you
about-
like
that's
the points you get
average.
enough for like maybe 2 manicures and 1 pedicure a month. But because I have so many points from not going that much, I probably have if I could pause my membership right now and I would have enough points to last me to probably March.
You have enough points to take another trip to Cabo from the nail place.
A do-over.
I'm not going back to Cabo. I think that this trip might have ruined Cabo for me
Cabo's
altogether.
fun.
I heard Cabo's overrated if you're going.
It's super overrated, super expensive. It's super. I would rather
Like
go
Paris.
to Tulum or Playa del Carmen, like something I haven't been to. I'm gonna go to one of those. But Cancun, Cabo, that shit's done for me. It's a wrap.
I love how bougie you are now to hear.
Oh, yeah, hell
I'd
yeah.
rather go to Tulum or I love this.
Well, I haven't been there, so I want to check those. Or I go back. I'm always in Jamaica. If you hit me with some
Every
Jamaica
nigga goes
shit,
to Jamaica.
nah, not
I've
where I
never
go.
been to Jamaica.
I'm just saying the country in general is where we as black people love to go.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first time we leave the country, it's like Jamaica.
It's different though.
We where do you? Oh, do you want to say online where you
They
go?
know where I go.
Where do you go? Is it a nude beach?
New beach.
Hedonism?
Yes,
That's in
Okay.
Jamaica?
it's in the grill.
Yeah.
It's the landing. And the grill
yeah.
is like you land in Montego Bay, and then we call it cart service. It picks us up from the airport, and you ride to the grill. It's about an hour and a half. You're going to pass through the biggest city on the way there is a city called Lucy. They got all the shops and stuff like that. You get past Lucy, you're going to get a lot of water on your right-hand side, but you also get a lot of street vendors or like highway vendors. And that's usually where we stop. We grab local fruits. We have some nuts and shit like that. And then our driver usually take us somewhere where we can get like Red Stripe has, they got different flavors in Jamaica of Red Stripe. So we'll grab a couple of those if they don't have them on the property.
Flavored
With-
beer?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
yeah, it's crazy. It's more like it really kind of tastes like a cooler. at that point because they have like some crazy flavors. But we do that, and then we'll grab some other stuff, like grab some weed from out there, and then they take us to the resort. We check in. They give you a drink. They give you little bracelet things. That's your RFID card, and that also gets you into everything.
And this is all in Jamaica?
This is in the grill. This is at the resort that we go to.
So Negril is...
The grill's like Kingston. You have major cities.
So it's in Jamaica?
It's in Jamaica.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, for sure.
It's on the island.
Different. Okay.
Jamaica's...
And do they pass out condoms when you're...
They're all around.
Okay.
There are boxes all around.
Do you have a
on
number
trees.
of the most amount of people that you've had sex with during a hedonism trip?
The first time me and Farron went, we kind of challenged each other. She won.
Damn.
Woman, of
Well,
course.
yeah, she switched hits. She was taking
She
niggas' averages
goes,
down.
she goes both ways. That's not even a fair competition.
Right.
But what was your number?
That's not important.
Oh, come on, man. Was it double
Damn,
digits?
Tanch.
Double
It was
digits?
double
Yeah,
digits.
high five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's quite a weekend.
Would you
It
go?
was-
I would go.
Yeah.
Had
Would
to
you
go.
would you do double digits?
I don't know. It depends.
Would you take a woman that you were seriously with, or would you go single and just mash everybody?
You want to go
That
with
sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, you want to go, even if you go with a home girl, you want to go with a partner because there are certain things where you won't even be privy to. Like they have a room that only couples can go to, or partners can go to, or two people can go to. As a single person, you have to be invited by a couple to join that room.
Oh, it's like swinger parties out here.
So
or
no
in Vegas.
weirdos
yeah,
just in
something
there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Got it. Because I've heard about swingers parties, and you get more love if you go as a couple
Yeah,
than
absolutely.
going single.
They should
Okay.
have swings at swingers parties because that's just what I think about.
They do.
Yeah, they
Really?
do.
Sex swings.
Yeah, they got sex swings. They got restraints. They got the joint that like.
Have
makes
you not
make an
been
X.
to these things, Pat?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna show you a house on Airbnb.
A house?
Oh.
It's a compound actually.
Oh.
A compound?
What
Wait,
city?
how you
It's actually
Airbnb a
like-
sex party?
It's like an hour and 10 minutes away from Nashville. So you fly to Nashville and you drive there.
Oh, they're doing that down there
That's
in the
wild.
Northwest? Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Dig a ticket.
I'll let Pat cue up the next story while I show this.
Oh yeah. I got it already queued up. Quite a left, but aliens. This is no transitions. There's
Oh.
no way out. Did you guys see the mummies from outer space in
Indeed.
Congress? You saw it?
Yes.
You believe it?
The what?
I need you to
I
go.
liked the remake video when they were cutting it and saying it was cake.
The cake
That was
one?
quite funny. I mean, I don't know. They're saying they're thousands of years old and they're like 2.5 feet tall or whatever. And sure, they could be aliens. They could also be that they make a mermaid out of a monkey and like half a fish and say it was a mermaid a long time ago
Right.
too.
But they didn't get to Congress. That's the craziest
It's
part.
very true. Very true.
Can you tell us about the story?
So basically, a self-proclaimed UFOologist or a ufologist showed members of Congress what he claimed were two mummified specimens of ETs. Look at it, little guys. They say they've been there for 1,000 years.
I just made a video about this today.
This is right after, I think a politician or a senator said that they had, they basically have non-human UFO pilots in their possession, and now they're just straight up showing us. This is in Mexico though. It says the presentation of the mummies on Tuesday. Jamie Moussan, it was a journalist, has speculated widely on aliens. It caused jaws to drop and memes to multiply around the country. The two specimens, which Mr. Moussan said were found in Peru in 2017, were tiny in stature and chalky in color. Each had 3-fingered hands and what appeared to be shrunken or dissected heads. So this is really like our first time where they're just like, alien. Do you guys believe?
We're in such a hard time period, I feel like, with social media that it's
Right.
too easy for the jokes to come out for all of us to be like, haha, it's not true. I'm just seeing all this.
Because, what is true
noise.
now? It seems like everything's a joke.
Photos
or a
can be
prank.
doctored. That could be
yeah, it could
made.
be AI generated. I definitely don't think we're the only life forms that exist. I think it's arrogant to believe that. I think there might be somebody who created us and they're like laughing and waiting, laughing at us and looking at us on their map. But I don't know if that in particular is, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I believe it. Why
I know.
not? Why not?
I
talked
don't
yourself into it?
believe
Yeah, just
it,
now.
but I don't not believe it. Either. I at this point, had this happened 20 years ago, I feel like it'd be a big deal. But
Yeah,
as much as my rent is,
that's the other thing.
I don't give a fuck. Like, unless an alien comes down and was like, yo, I can give you gold bars for this person, I'm setting some of you niggas out. If I can get that, otherwise, I really don't give a fuck.
You don't
Because here's the thing, like, obviously there are advanced technology and advanced mental species that's smarter than us. It's nothing we can do if they really want to go to war. Like, we got Space Force, but ain't nobody heard shit else about Space Force. Mm-hmm. Now, unless they got some new shit that we don't know about, like they got some lightsabers and some laser shit that we don't know about, nigga, it ain't nothing we can do. I'm not finna worry about, I ain't finna add nothing else to my worry list. I got rent due every fucking month.
And they weren't
Touché.
alive. That's a big part.
I was going to say they're no threat to us.
Well,
So
they're
it's
also
like
1,000 years old, mummified. So
I kind of compartmentalize that as like a new fossil. Like wait, we found this new dinosaur. It's like, that's interesting.
essentially, yeah. It's what
But I'm not going to be like scared. Now, if they're just like, there's a T-Rex and he's walking around, it's like, oh shit, let's look into this.
But it could also just be original people, like little,
that's what humans
So
look
they
like.
little
found
people used to
apparently,
have little heads, maybe?
a big portion of the DNA is unrecognizable, as in it's not from Earth, or you can't decide if it's a human or not. Apparently, so I think that's the more.
And
or
the
less
3-finger
evidence.
thing kind of
Yeah.
throws it off.
Well,
too,
the
for
hard
humanoid.
part too is they used to do things to humans. Obviously, that they could be. They
Oh,
could have
yeah.
been like a
That's like
modif-
African tribes that like
almost
do
like
a
an
split.
effigy for a possible like god
What's
or
that?
human or something like. An effigy is like a facsimile of a fake body or something like that.
Oh.
I
that
read
you could
Interesting.
represent something.
I read a little bit about the story on my way back to the airport when I was flying back home. When I got to the airport, I saw a guy with flip-flops on, and he was missing 3 of his toes.
Oh.
Was any of them the big toe?
No, it was. So he had the big toe and this toe, but he was missing these 3,
Oh shit! So he
Yeah.
had just enough.
just enough for
To hold
the
the
thong.
flip-flops.
Yeah,
to,
right.
to hold the
For the
shoe.
thong.
And I was just like, good for him.
No,
Right.
not
Why
good for
don't-
him.
why not
Wear
put on some
clothes.
sneakers?
Yeah, put some shoes
Nah,
on.
fuck that, man.
Why didn't you give
Listen.
him your clogs?
Nah, fuck that, man. Wear that foot out proudly, man. Nobody
I'm
should
trying to
shun this
picture that.
man. We don't know how it happened. I was just like, yeah, man, do that shit.
No.
I cared more about that than the alien. I had so many questions, but he was in
more
transit,
relevant.
so I couldn't like stop him. Like, hey, man,
He was
so
walking.
what happened?
Or
Yeah,
running.
he was just walking. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think you don't run in the slides.
I was
bro.
about to
don't
say,
know if
them
two
toes
is
doing
that.
overwork. That's insane.
That's
That's crazy that nobody cares. Like I always knew that we would at some point be told about aliens, but this is very lackluster.
because we've been being told about it our whole lives.
But I think
We've
the
been lied
officialness
to
was
about
crazy.
our low life.
Yeah.
They've been very elusive about it, but I also feel like we said, because they are deceased,
Yeah.
it's less of an attraction. Like, because I thought about this too. It was like, it's not like they found
There's no current
dinosaur
proof.
bones that were like
Yeah.
20 years old. It was like, oh shit,
Right.
they might still, we go in the
Right,
ocean
right.
deep enough, we might find some dinosaur. Like that allure is more enticing than like, oh,
It
If
wasn't
that
like
were
this
a-
happened yesterday. It was this happened when none of you were alive, that we can't pinpoint at all.
But I mean, we could find a fossil of a human. That don't mean humans aren't still around. So I feel like that kind of shows that we're way closer than we thought. We thought it was just all shrouded in mystery, but they for sure got aliens. Like this, that they look like when you see a movie about Area 51. That's what being on the tables and shit.
yeah. I
So
feel like
what
that-
if they were alive right now? What if it wasn't a fossil? What if you saw a little-headed person that was 3 feet in
Congress?
stature?
Yeah.
And no, at your house. Like
Oh, shit.
like if you were just going to the garage and they were sitting in your car, or
That's terrifying.
Then we give a fuck. Like, what do you
Yeah.
do? Can you shoot them? Do you have a gun?
Well, I would give a fuck if they were just in the Congress video. If they were just like aliens and they were like, I'd be
Waving.
like,
Waving
hey,
in the
yo.
background, running for office.
Right, I'm like, so what we getting? You know what I'm saying? Because if we partner with them, that means we got something coming. We got some new technology coming.
For sure.
Maybe
sure.
a new way to fix world hunger or something. Something's coming if we partner with them and they in Congress. Fuck that, man. Don't be just making no alliances for nothing just to say, oh, I fuck with them from Planet D93 Data. I don't give a fuck.
I like that name. So
Yeah.
it could be a
Data.
good thing. It could be a good thing.
Fuck all that, man.
No reason to be afraid.
It is kind of nerve wracking though, because
I always feel like there's a targeted reason as to why they reveal information when they do. Because
Right.
the government and the military and all of that, they know more. We think
Of
they
course.
do
Of
than
course.
we do. And when they reveal stuff, there's a reason behind why they're telling us now.
Mm-hmm.
So either they've taken over everyone in the government and now we're no longer a threat to them, or
what if the niggas in Mexico were aliens? shape shifted. Like, hey, we found alien. That don't make sense. Why would they do that?
The bell
But I'm
out.
onto something.
The bell out.
I was ready to go with you,
But I'm
Pat.
onto something. I don't know. It's very lackluster. I thought it was gonna be something like Independence Day with people, you know. with
I'm
the
glad
cardboard
it's not.
things. Right.
I'm glad. I enjoy watching more Marvel movies and shit like that. But man, that would be a lot to go through every couple
be terrible,
years.
Yeah, that's stressful.
Like every couple years, something's invading. Nigga, we ain't even popping like that down here. We not. Have y'all been to Cabo? It's hot as fuck.
We're back to Cabo. We get back to Cabo.
It's gonna be a topic for me for a couple of days,
I'm
guys.
so sorry to hear.
That happens.
It says also one specimen might contain eggs.
That was the interesting part.
That's crazy.
So that one was a female.
That sounds like the beginning of an alien movie.
Yeah.
Like they're dissecting it and then it, like a hand comes out.
Now I want to
like
know that the one that had eggs, are those eggs? Can they
Edible.
tell that they're eggs because they dried out, or do they look cracked like something hatched from it?
Oh, like are they empty
good
eggs?
question.
Yeah, because if they empty, then hey, where them little niggas go?
That's a good ass question.
That's
They're
wild.
in government.
I never thought of aliens as like hatching eggs. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Reptilian
me
agenda.
either. I thought they would definitely be more humanoid and mammal-like than that. So that is
Also,
kinda-
their height too. We always heard
Yeah.
like short,
Very
but like
tiny.
this is like.
Well,
it's
they're
like-
not that small, but
What are they like?
no, like
Three
table,
feet.
like two and a half, something like that.
2.5
36
feet, you
inches.
said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
That's
probably
adorable.
got them. Yeah, but they
You can
probably
have them
got
as
them.
pets.
They
That's
probably
actually a
got them
good thing,
things
because
on
then
them.
if they try to invade, you can just kick them.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying the tech they probably got. They
Hell
probably
yeah,
put that
they
fire to
got
us.
armor. Ain't no
They
way
got
the fuck
that.
they gonna try to.
We could not just go
battle
kick them
us.
over.
Even
Like
as
toddlers.
cavemen, like we would be dominating them. But
We think we could just knock them over. They're gonna have that. They're
But I
gonna
mean,
have that shit
also,
for
the
us.
question is, were they coexisting with the native populations that they were around? Because someone mummified them. So I mean, there was some contact at that time.
So they were
Oh,
pets
it wasn't just
before.
like the situations of where they are. It says
Yeah,
they
'cause
weren't.
They didn't mummify themselves. I'm assuming. There
Well,
was
it
some-
says they weren't pulled out of a UFO. They were found in an algae mine.
Yeah.
So maybe like
where they were mummified.
You heard? Well, I mean, you heard about that captain who was mummified in his boat just by natural causes.
Oh, by
Ooh.
okay, so they were
Yeah.
So they were mummified because they passed there and their body was just preserved.
That's what I originally
they
thought.
looked pretty
Kind of like
straight
a
though, like they had been like
yeah,
almost
like
a,
the mummy position.
they took a nap.
What
then-
mummifies somebody naturally? I'm sorry,
like
were you
if
about
you-
to say a joke and I
no.
blew it? Okay.
There was
What?
depends. Like if you put somebody in like so you know how things can be preserved in ember
I know now.
or amber or like honey, anything.
Just learned it.
Mosquitoes.
Today years old when I learned it.
You know, remember Jurassic Park, right? Where they took the.
Oh, okay.
That was- he was in amber,
Thank
yeah.
you.
But mummification has to do with I think drying out the body. So if you threw someone in salt, there you go. If a big vat of salt and you just let the body
preserve
decompose,
it.
that would preserve
Got it. Thank you.
So yeah, a pilot. I mean, not a pilot. A captain of a boat. He was left. He died. He had a heart attack on the boat, and they found him. And then the people who found him like didn't rescue him. And then the Coast Guard of a nearby island took him in like only 28 days later, and he was fully mummified. It's like a creepy picture. He's like going like this,
Damn.
and he's like all white and dried out. And I guess that was because of the salt in the
The
In
ocean.
the
probably,
ocean?
Yeah.
The salt.
Water to get
air
in
and
there.
stuff.
I mean, not water, but that.
And it
the
was hot as
atmosphere.
hell. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was a lot of stuff. All right, you guys want to pivot to something ridiculous or
Hell
stay
yeah.
interesting?
Ridiculous. Always.
All right, let's go to ridiculous. Arby's. You guys like Arby's?
No.
Nobody eats Arby's.
I fuck with Arby's,
I
bro.
I feel like
Oh
I
my
feel like
God,
our
it's so
lunchtime lottery of
disgusting.
Arby's was good.
The Arby's episode we did, lunchtime lottery, was popping, bro. Arby's got options too, bro.
They have too many options. I feel like I go every time I've gone, it's been a fine experience, but I've never been inclined to like go to Arby's. If I'm
I've
hungry.
never had the Arby urge. Yeah,
They're never close enough.
They're
Well, yeah,
not
where are
convenient.
they?
There's not a lot of
It's
them.
the one I go to when I do go to is the one in Hollywood.
the one,
the
with
one
big
on
hat.
Sunset?
The one on
only
Sunset,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the one I would go.
Yeah.
with,
That's the only
But they don't
one.
have
The
as
big
many
old hat.
options as like Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box has way more
They
options.
do. That's why I don't like.
You can get
Jack in the
fajitas.
Box.
You can get
Jack in the Box
street
is great.
Jack in the
tacos,
Box options, though,
nachos.
You
it's
can
too
get
different.
breakfast all
You
day
get too
at
many
Jack in the
different
Box.
things at
Egg
Jack in the
rolls and
Box to make
fajitas.
any of that.
Yes, they have rice bowls.
They
Like
got
two
lo
tacos.
mein.
Right.
They got lo mein, rice bowls, teriyaki bowls,
You
street
can't get every
tacos.
cuisine. Probably sushi now too, and pizza.
Oh,
that's
crazy,
disgusting.
bro.
Don't-
Fast food
don't hate on
sushi
Jack in
should
the Box.
never happen. Well, Arby's is under fire right now. A customer is suing the chain because they didn't have the meats as promised in their ad.
commercial. We have the meats.
They got a small sandwich.
And wasn't there not as much meat on it?
took these niggas to court because
love
y'all
it.
promised me the meats.
I love it. Pause. I love it.
No
Super
pause.
pause.
They want that meat.
Pause from him.
Nah, put that meat in that man's mouth the way he asked for it.
If I was a different type of person, you could literally just go like product to product and check their slogans and see which ones are suable. Because after Red Bull got sued for not actually giving people wings,
Yeah.
That
it's like,
was
oh, the
insane.
courthouse
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Somebody had time and money on their hands to do that.
Man.
You just have to find out what you can get away with.
Yeah,
really.
where the loopholes are, man. That's so crazy to me.
What food spot that you guys like do you want to sue low key? I
Burger-
feel like I could sue Subway and get away with something. Subway has so much shit going on.
They say
They
eat
probably
fresh,
just settled
right?
Because
And it's
not even hear the case. They would just settle.
Right. I'm sorry. Whatever we
probably
did.
right.
I'm sorry.
they have a bad name already in the press. They don't need any more attention. Just have it. Have it.
Is that anybody I want?
Burger King doesn't let you really have it your way anymore, right?
Damn. That might be one.
Well, I don't know. What would you want to have your way? Because you can customize any sandwich or burger that you want.
Well, what if you customize it and then you get the order and it's not, it ain't what
It's
you,
never
there's
gonna be
pickles
like
and you
you
ask
thought
for
it
no
was gonna
pickles.
be. See?
It's
I
like,
mean,
lawsuit.
that's
Damn.
lawsuit.
That's not really a lawsuit. That's just incompetence. That's human error.
So
'Cause
was
if they-
the-
especially-
So is the lack of
Arby's.
meats.
Lack of
that-
meat.
Oh,
Also,
shit, I
who's
don't
to
know,
say
man.
what the right amount of meats are? They didn't say we had X amount of meats. They
No,
said we have
they're
the
supposed
meats.
to weigh the amount of meat that goes, because like Arby cuts just the joints, like with the actual meat,
yeah,
the
the
deli
deli
style.
style.
Do they
and
really?
They're supposed to weigh the roast beef depending on the because they got I think it's like a quarter pound, and like half a pound, and like whole pound or something.
Yeah, it's
they have
equivalent
different
to that.
denominations of how much meat goes on each sandwich. So I don't know if he like pulled it up. Was like this can't be a quarter pound.
But
of meat.
he based it off the commercial, and all they said was we have
the
the
meat.
meats. They didn't
Right.
say we have X amount of 2 pounds of meats. We said
I
we
need some
had
credit
them.
work.
He went home and
Unless it
and
was a
weighed
bread
it on
sandwich.
his drug scale.
Did he win the case, or is it an active case at the moment? Has he won any money from it?
All right, so it says class action lawsuit been filed against Arby's Restaurant Group Incorporated, alleging the fast food chain falsely advertises the amount of meat in its sandwiches, deceiving customers with misleading advertisements. The plaintiff, Joseph Alongis, claims that Arby's uses deceptive practices by showcasing sandwiches in advertisements that contain approximately 100% more meat. That's crazy.
Damn.
Than what the customers receive. It says the lawsuit accuses Arby's of violating the New York Deceptive Acts and Practices Act, breach of contract, and unjust enrichment. All the commercials are visually lying. I thought that was
I
legal.
think
Yeah.
Maybe that's not something you can lie about as much anymore. Maybe that's the.
Because McDonald's, all those old commercials had like wet burgers that had like
the
drops on
buns
them and
look so
stuff.
fresh. And,
Everything
and
looked
It's typically
amazing.
fake food they're using anyways. It's not usually
That
food
is
for the
Right.
The first time I did a
They're
McDonald's
throwing
commercial,
Gatorade
I
around
learned
and
that.
stuff.
So it's a class action suit, which means there are several people who are disappointed with the
Yeah.
amount of meat that Arby's is supplying.
So he started something and everybody
Yeah,
was like,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
we
Which-
don't have the meats.
Which means when it's
started
over, everybody's gonna get a
something.
check for $23.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
that's the
class
problem
action
with it.
suits are bullshit.
Thirsty ass.
Unless
Damn.
you're the one who started it, you don't really get shit. But good
Bored.
for him.
He has to have ties in law. Because ain't no way you going to pay for a lawyer just for... And you probably look so stupid in court the whole time.
The evidence is the half-eaten sandwich that's like, yeah, it didn't have the meat.
It
I
wasn't
mean,
the
look
meat.
at this, Your Honor.
The
Look, would
evidence.
you eat this? Well, not now, niggas. The
wonder-
sandwich is too myself.
I wonder if the person who sued Red Bull had to take their shirt off.
And show that there was no wings.
You see the wings?
Doctors had to come in and confirm there's no wings on this.
Unless you're Tahir,
he's
who
like,
has
"Come on, are
wings
y'all
on his
serious?"
back. Ow.
Don't do that.
Don't
No.
talk about it. Does everybody know that he has wings tatted on his back? Everybody know that?
They know about the
Okay.
wings. They know
Okay,
about
cool.
the guns.
So you
I think, where are the
you
wings?
can't sue
The
Red Bull.
wings at the top.
Wings at the top, guns at the bottom.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, so that's right. You got the guns.
Is
at the
that
bottom.
like an angel devil type thing?
Good question?
Good and bad?
It was
Good
it
shoulders,
was a
bad
whole,
hips.
It was a whole little thing. Now I got the guns at the bottom and the roses on the legs. It's like guns and roses.
Oh,
Would you ever?
cute.
Oh, is that for real?
On the highway to hell. Was that wings?
Hey.
Is that real?
Come on, show it. Don't walk away. Show it.
That makes
poetry
sense.
to it.
Highway to hell.
Guns and Roses. That's why.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. And
That's
then he has
awesome.
pretty wings at the top. Maxwell.
It's all about battles, baby.
Would you ever have a tattoo artist come through and like upgrade the guns, like turn them into like Uzis?
Can they finish the make it give him the rest of the gun? Because I know
Well, it's
that's how they
supposed to
do it.
like stop
Rest
by
of
the
the gun.
waistline,
I
so it looks
understand
like
that. I understand.
I don't want them that close to my booty, Cam.
That's
Wait,
fair.
they're not filled in? It's just the
No,
handles?
Well,
No, it's like
it
half the
chops off
barrel.
The barrel is.
The barrel goes into his butt crack. Like it fades out. It's like it fades.
You should-
This doesn't
You
seem
should have
appropriate.
just 2 sniper
The
rifles that just
handle-
go
One
into
of my
your
best
ass.
He
friends.
doesn't watch the show. It's fine. The handle is colored in, and then the end of the gun goes down to the butt crack. This is nice.
This is inappropriate.
Make
on
it
so
a
many
hunting
levels.
rifle that just goes right into the
What's on
booty hole.
side?
Relax. Don't chill
What's on
out,
the
man.
side? What's
It's
this?
a plug. It's a big plug.
Oh, you the plug?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was an infinity
that's a
side.
Come
Big
this way.
plug.
Come this way.
Big plug energy.
So here is the plug.
Yeah.
I love it. Those are the guns. Yeah, you know I'm
It's
not
a-
lying, y'all.
There's an air fryer attached to it.
It's like a whole game thing. It's a whole machine
Oh
thing.
man, I love it. I love it. And you have
The air fryer thing was funny as fuck, but I was gonna give it to you.
I enjoyed that one.
Boy, fuck you.
That's
You out as
great.
fuck for that.
That's great. That's a good friend.
Oh my God! All right, what do you guys want to do? Another story?
Sure.
You got time for one more before we get out of here.
Let's do one more. All right, we talking about suing
Mm-hmm.
and money. Vegas is a weird spot right now.
Oh
Y'all heard
my
about
God.
the bed bug infestation?
No, I heard
yeah.
about the cyber attack.
So that's what. Yeah, that's
Oh.
what. And it's. I think both were in Caesar's Palace. So they had
TM, right?
they had bed bugs earlier this year. Now they have computer bugs.
Was it MGM? It might have been MGM.
I thought it was MGM property.
It was a whole bunch of them. It was
Yeah,
MGM,
it was
but
a
like the
bunch.
list of what that's under was crazy. I want to say Caesars and the Palazzo was on there too. But yeah, make sure you check your beds out there. But now Caesars Entertainment is paying. I think that they already paid $15 million in ransom to hackers. I didn't know actually
Yeah.
companies paid like that.
wow.
Yeah.
But there was a major cybersecurity breach of
Mhm.
customers' social security numbers.
There you go.
And the hackers was like, we got it, and they got 15 mil.
And
Now,
the issue with that is they could have copied all the information and been like, "Oh, we get our 15,000, but we're gonna keep all this and still
Right.
sell it on the dark web."
right.
Bro,
Yeah.
they were so diabolical. They were people who had like the suites with the mechanical blinds or the motorized blinds. They took control of that, so you couldn't close your blinds at night.
Wait, the hackers did?
Yes,
That's ridiculous.
they were so fucking petty.
Damn.
That is petty.
They
That
took the
is
social
petty.
It had to
security.
be a team, bro.
Oh,
This
yeah.
had to be a team.
Oh yeah,
like
these are groups
4
of
to 8.
people who do this.
It's
Yeah.
like
Were
real
they
life
hacking it?
Ocean's 11.
No,
I like
for real.
this.
Were they hacking anything else?
Yeah, they hacked some of the machines,
There you go.
so you couldn't do some of the slots, and it was some other stuff I had read or heard about. I follow this chick on Instagram, and like she knows all the stuff in Vegas, and she was reporting on it. Like employees wasn't getting paid. Like it was a whole fucking.
How long did it
thing.
last?
I don't know if it's not still going on.
It says this incident
It was all last week.
it emphasizes the critical importance of robust cybersecurity, blah, 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 blah. Customers entrust companies with their personal information. Yes, we know this. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Why would
Okay, so here's
why
all
would
right.
the hotels let us know that? Because it shows them as
No.
weak.
This is
Day 8 and something very weird
Day
is going
8.
on, so listen to the end. First, the community is coming together in the way that only Vegas can. But the technology at MGM Resorts is still down. Their website is mostly a shell for frequently asked questions. The apps are down, but services on property are fully operational. You can see a show, go to the spa, eat at a restaurant. Internal hotel operations are back up, so check-in and check-out is running much faster and much more smoothly. There is still evidence everywhere that things are down, and you still have to be hand paid if you wish to cash out. But the rumor is they refuse to pay the ransom and they're rebuilding from scratch, and
Wow.
we should applaud that. Allegedly, ticket in, ticket out will be back up tomorrow. They've called call center employees back in. But here's the weird stuff that's going on. Yesterday, Venetian had a mass outage. Today, everything is down at Harrah's. Both properties are saying, nothing to see here. This is a fluke. I'll put more details to discuss in the comments. We still have bonus free parking. Make sure to follow me for all the Vegas. You can find this hidden phone. Las Vegas Strip is almost unrecognizable today. Many popular tourist attractions like the Bellagio fountains are no longer accessible
Wow.
as the city prepares for the Formula
that's
One.
for the
Las Vegas
Formula
is still under a
So this was
cyber
another
attack.
day of
This
attack,
is
but
day
she's been
6,
reporting
and
it
here is
all.
everything you need to know and are not being told. Systems have still not recovered at MGM properties in Las Vegas, but the hotels are busier than ever. The majority of services guests need are available, but things like ATM and credit card transactions are still dicey.
Damn.
There is signage everywhere letting people know that there's a situation. If you play, the machines still require hand pays, but there are so many employees working now that the wait isn't long. They're saying that the apps and the websites are operational, but they really aren't. There is a great FAQ that's answering questions, and they're saying if you want to book a room, you must do it third party right now. Yesterday, the alleged hackers released a statement. You can pause to read it, but it basically says, pay us or we're going to do more bad stuff. Messages are a mixed bag.
Villains.
Some guests are having wonderful experiences. Some are big mad. And a lot of employees are rightfully very frustrated because all internal communications, phones, and employee portals are down. I'll put more details in the comments. You help
Must
me
be
boost
a
the
mess
signal
right
and
now.
follow me for all the Vegas.
So I watched one of
Wow.
her videos. That's the one who told me that, or she mentioned that they had control of the blinds and was just doing
That's
petty shit
wild.
like that.
That's crazy. So this
I-
was
Fucking crazy.
I'm just like, why can't those guys get into like the government student loan situation
And
just
help?
zero
Nobody's
out?
gonna
Bro,
help.
zero
They ain't
us
gonna-
out, bro.
they
Help
ain't
us
gonna
out.
get 15 million out of that.
Zero us out. We could have collectively throw something together for you in a little bag,
Help
though,
us.
bro.
Right.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, if
That's
you get
hella
that
true.
15 million, you should just do that on the strength. That's how you balance it out and make sure you still go to heaven.
Good karma. Good karma.
It's crazy. They asked for 30 million and they agreed to half.
Oh, they negotiated with
Yep.
the ransom.
Which you'd think a huge payment like that would be able to be tracked, but I guess if you know how to hack,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
black
that shit
market.
gonna
They
bounce
said
around.
Western Union money order only.
it's just like
It's a
go to the
Zelle.
check cashing spot.
That shit gonna bounce around from island to island. You'll never see that money again.
But it sets precedence because if they do pay the hackers,
That
then they
means
can
they'll
just
do it
continue to
again.
do this again and again.
Right.
So
That's rough.
tricky.
It's kind of like I'm kind of nervous to go to any hotels out there now.
Yeah.
But it does say that Caesars doesn't even anticipate the ransom payment or fallout will even have an effect on the company's bottom line. So
'Cause they're making a
caked
killing.
up,
Yeah.
caked up.
30 million is a small drop in the bucket for a casino.
But like you said, that is nerve wracking because now like a bunch of hackers are gonna do this because there's a payout. So
Oh, nah, that just means it's they finna pay out the ass for cybersecurity jobs.
Yeah.
If you're good at that shit, cybersecurity is like 150,000 starting.
It should
Like
be
the
more
re-
than that.
That's like at a regular company, like someplace at like Caesars or MGM, something like that. Man, it should be easily north of 350.
Well, and a lot of these hackers become cybersecurity experts.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Like Huck
because
on
when they're
Scandal.
caught, it's just like,
Yeah.
all right, before we put you in jail, how'd you do that?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like I'll show you.
That's genius.
That's basically Leo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah.
No,
that's
that
what
happened.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. Great
Art
movie.
imitates life.
Let's see. How much do Vegas casinos make in a day? When divided by 364, the daily revenue for the average Big Strip casino in 2020 was $35 million.
A day. A day.
Daily
See?
revenue.
So they
took
could
a
pay
day
the
and they're
hackers.
like,
They could have gave him
They
30.
They could give it to them, but they don't want the power. They'd rather rebuild, they said, than to give them that money.
Damn.
I just watched Air.
Oh, yeah.
HEIR or AIR?
AIR,
AIR.
the movie about the Nikes creating the Jordan
Mm-hmm.
shoe.
But they said, what was it? Jordan makes about $5.5 million daily.
From Jordans? Just Jordans?
Jordan
Yeah.
apparel, Jordan shoe,
Anything
anything
with
with
the
that
brand.
logo on it.
Yeah.
5.5 million daily.
Are you talking about the man or the company?
He gets so, and then I
him.
didn't know this. In the movie, I found out he gets a percentage of every sale.
Yeah, every
Yes.
sale. That's what he negotiated.
Every sale.
Nobody
That was
had
the only-
negotiated that
No
like that
one
before
had ever
him.
done
Nobody
that
had
before.
done that before.
Well, yeah, it is his name. That makes sense.
Yeah.
5.5 million. I would do cocaine in a police station and dare them to arrest me because I will buy the town, bitch. I will
Is
buy
that-
this whole
I wouldn't do that.
town.
Why is cocaine the goal when you have a lot of money? Why is that the first thing you think of?
He goes to
Tahir?
jail immediately.
I think it's such an outrageous drug, and anything that's like crazier than that, you need for too many
He went to
utensils
jail?
for.
He just had that shoe deal. He literally just signed.
What happened to him?
And you buy the whole town for in one day, nigga. What you gonna do? Arrest me? You'll be homeless. You will be
Cocaine.
homeless.
That's a dope deal. God dang. It's not just the shoes. It's
5.5
every
million.
version of the
Everything.
shoe, every
Bro,
sock,
the
every
clothing.
The
tracksuit.
clothing, the golf apparel, the
Yeah.
golf
Oh,
clubs,
shit, I
the
forgot.
basketball hoops.
Basketball.
Everything.
Yeah.
There's Jordan basketball?
Yeah, with the logo on
anything
it,
with the
Jordan,
logo on it.
everything.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Anything with the logo on it, bro.
That's insane. That's
he
money.
gets a percentage of it.
That's
Forever.
money.
His mom was smart. She negotiated that deal. In
really?
the movie, they
Man.
showed it. It was all her. It was all her.
How old was
He
he?
wasn't famous yet. He was just getting
He
drafted.
hadn't started.
He was about to leave college.
Adidas was
and
competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adidas and Converse.
Everybody was wearing Converse.
So
or
why'd
Adidas.
they give him a deal if he wasn't popping yet?
Because they knew he was about to be
Because
popping.
and Nike had nobody.
Yeah. And the
Nike
one
was a
guy
running shoe company.
One guy studied his tape and was like, I see his potential. I think he's amazing. Nobody's paying attention.
What is this on?
It's on Prime. You watch on Prime. So Nike was he was the
these
first
movies.
person that got a percentage of a shoe deal, but he was also the first person that a shoe company built a shoe around.
Yeah.
Converse had Bird, they had Michael Irving, they had Magic Johnson, and they just wore Converse.
They just
and they
did
were,
what they
they
were
were
already
just
doing.
put him in Adidas for
Exactly.
Adidas. They built the Jordan shoe, the Air Jordan 1, around Jordan. They built it for Jordan. It was called Air Jordan.
That's
They
crazy.
paid the fine for every game because the NBA, you had to have so much white. 50% of the shoe had to be white.
Right.
And they was like, make it more red, and we'll pay every fine. and
Every
one of the
game,
first
they paid the
commercials,
fine.
it was like banned. I think they made $124 million the first year.
It had to be white in the shoe?
Yeah,
It has
they had
mostly
regulations on what you
white,
could
mostly
wear.
white.
And they had regulations of what you could wear in the NBA. And
Why
it
white?
broke. It was just
Yeah.
Because it's a white-run organization,
yeah,
Pat. You already know
exactly.
this.
I was
As you
wrong
asked
with
the
it.
white
I
engineer,
thought there was
I'm
like
like,
a
I don't know what it
science.
is.
I thought there was a science thing like for the cameras or
white
something.
makes
No.
you go slower.
That's cool as hell. I love movies like The Founder and Network and shit like that.
You watch the McDonald's? Is that the
That's
McDonald's
Founder,
one? Yeah.
That
It lets you
one's
know how shady they
grimy.
were.
Like
Man.
It
not
looks-
even like and still sleeping like
Right.
crazy.
They
like
didn't
yeah,
give a
you guys
fuck
don't
about
own this
those
anymore.
people.
Bye.
That's all.
I'm better
Yeah.
at business than you. So
Yeah, that's what it's about. And it's not that McDonald's is popular because it's the best burger, because that's
Right.
not what it's about. You don't
It
think,
was the system.
I'm craving a burger, I want McDonald's. But it's like they were really good with
I
business.
want to watch that again too.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Before we get out of here, we're going to leave some space for Tanjareen Thomas to tell you where you can find her.
Switched up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't be mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy for you.
You're back from Cabo. It's okay.
All right. That was an unnecessary
It's okay.
blow. Tell the people
sorry.
where they can find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms. If you know my name is not spelled like the fruit, it's spelled like it is on my hat. TANJAREEN. Yes, I'm feeling tantastic.
Tantastic.
Please follow me on everything. Join the Discord. Watch my Marriage Go Round podcast on Wednesdays. We're live. So when we
Good play on
argue,
words.
we argue a lot on the show. We can't edit it out. We put it up as we're filming it on Facebook and YouTube.
The real.
Marriage Go Round on Wednesdays. And join the Discord. Facebook, YouTube. Watch me on a new TV show that's on a major network. That's a sitcom. That's really fun. Join the Discord to know what that is. Because we on strike.
We on strike.
We on strike.
We striking, baby.
But I'm famous behind the scenes. Show was supposed to be my big break, goddammit.
Ain't that the fuck?
I've been waiting 8 months for this show to come out. And this is going to blow me up.
That's crazy.
And now I can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it.
But you know, if
I
you
think
paid
they're gonna
attention,
come to
you
a
know.
deal soon, right? Hopes.
It's not gonna be before next year.
Aw, man.
We're hoping it's the end of this year because they already moved the Emmys to January. They're supposed to have been this fall.
Damn.
They've run out of fall programming, so they're doing a lot of reruns. Hey, watch this series from the first episode. So they're trying to just like re-put stuff up. They got game shows on at night during prime time, which is never supposed to happen. So
Ever.
they've hired a PR firm to make them look better because it's been released how much money they're making
Hey, yo,
and how much they're not
people.
giving us. We only asking for 2% of their earnings.
That's
2%.
crazy. And they
they're
can't
like,
do nothing
no.
without y'all. So I don't get what the hubbub is.
They're gonna get some AI. They think
AI acting?
that's they
That's what
could
they were trying to do.
That's what
they
they're trying
can
to do,
literally. You know how you didn't want your favorite show to end?
Yeah.
They could literally with AI create new episodes and just have the AI people that look just like you do a whole new episode. So they wouldn't have to pay actors, they wouldn't have to pay directors, they wouldn't have to pay writers. It would just all be
That's
AI
insane.
generated.
They're gonna
Wouldn't-
lose the human interaction though. Like I don't give a fuck how good AI is. AI will never be able to do what Denzel, Lauren,
Right.
None of them could do.
It's all just regurgitated stuff they find on the internet is what AI is using. But it's always there's
Right.
always a mistake. Like, even if you hit the captions thing in an Instagram story, the words are going to be misspelled.
Yep.
Right.
That's what it's like when you trust technology and you don't like go in and help it. So we're just trying to do a deal where we can work with AI and be paid for our service and our likeness because they want to scan us for a couple $100 and use us in perpetuity to be doing
crazy.
anything.
Couple
You could be
$100.
saying things
Right.
that will get you canceled that you didn't really say because AI
That's
said
the
it.
scary part.
Right.
Well,
You could
it's all
be,
scary.
defecating on somebody that you love or whatever. Like they could do anything they want with your image.
How do you-
So-
how do
Did
you-
see
would
the
never do that
Black
on
Mirror
camera.
episode?
Right,
what?
but AI would.
They did a Black Mirror episode that's similar to this. where
Exactly.
Where this happens to somebody and they make a show and this person watches themselves on this show and then
Yes.
It was the first episode of the
It
new
was called- I
season,
think it was
right?
the first
Somebody,
What was it
you're
called?
horrible. I forgot her
yeah,
name.
something like that.
Yeah. But
You're
but
awful,
that's
Sandra, or something.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
an essay. Yeah.
That's gonna be weird because it's gonna be like, how do you even do like judge acting performances? You can't be like, oh man, they're killing this role. It's like, it's not real.
Yeah, that was
That'd
a
be in
robot
the
actor.
Oscars.
Right. No more
No
rewards.
more Oscars, no more Emmys.
Well, and you remember Miss Sita on BET?
Yeah.
The little cartoon that would come
Yep.
out and talk
Sita's
mess
World.
about everybody. So they could have an AI host the Oscars and have AI people
I'm
come
just
out
saying, like,
and
if
accept
they
it.
start
And then
doing
the AI
that.
people can watch it.
And AI because we're
They're
not
just separate from the equation.
The AI actors are there,
watching. Right.
and they can just—it's just a show at that point.
That is dumb.
They come up. Thank you so much for
But there's a
programming me
supermodel.
to do this.
There's a supermodel, very, very, very dark-skinned African-American woman who has made millions of dollars, but she's not a real person. She was an AI creation from
Oh, I
2017.
did see that.
And she has and she was created by somebody who wasn't of color. So they're making the money off of her,
That's
but her image is what's being put out there. So this has been going on for years.
Damn.
We just want our cut. But the strike is about more than AI. It's about residuals. It's about
Yeah.
self-tape
Streaming, the whole streaming
demands.
situation.
But self-tapes too, because they'll send you 22 pages of lines and be like, turn this in today. Or
I
have this done by
whole
tomorrow.
commercials, 3 scenes.
Right.
3 different scenes. And they want it like same day.
And so they've made that illegal now. The new contract, well, commercials is not what's on strike, but the TV and theatrical, they're like, you can't do more than 5.5 pages, and you need to give them 48 hours notice now.
Yeah.
So that's a nice thing. And we're just little things. It's a 70-page contract that we're dealing with. And I'm very involved in it, and wish us luck.
All right. Well, listen, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to the More Mob. Shout out to Scary Squad. And shout out to, what's your group name?
Team Tanjareen.
Team Tanjareen. I saw it there, but
T.
I didn't know if that was the actual name of it.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all pulling up.
Team Reen is if you're in the Patreon. Team
Okay.
Tanjareen is just people who watch my content in general.
Oh, okay. Then. Okay.
Come on, Pat. You didn't even do it. You too cool for us? I did a short ass tongue. I did it. What do you do with that short ass tongue?
Not eat box. Ain't no box with that baby ass tongue.
I don't have a small tongue.
Yes, you do.
You
Top
do.
of tongue
Do
ass.
it again. There we go.
Ah,
There we
it
go.
is,
There we
yeah.
go.
You thought.
I didn't want people to think I had a midget tongue.
All right, Cloud and Vintage, everybody, we appreciate y'all. We'll see you next week on another episode of Damn Internet. You
You
scary.
scary.
Bye, guys.
Bye.